What's going on, DMV Fanatics, Cowboys faithful? It's your boy DMV back with another one for a quick update. Dalton Schultz returns from minicamp yesterday. As many know, for the voluntary stuff, he had not been showing up, but yesterday he was able to attend practice. From what I was able to read, he was not in the team portion of the drills and stuff like that, but Dalton Schultz is there. At the end of the day, my man is not going to forfeit all of that money in fines for not showing up. So he's there. And like I've been saying, he's going to end up playing anyway. And I think that what will happen is they'll see that he has an impact in the offense with the continuity and not really having the type of receiver room that we're normally used to. He's going to have a higher value. And I expect the Cowboys to really sign him. But we'll talk about that later on. Speaking of receiver room, from what I understand, Jalen Tolbert is tearing it up out there, man. From what I understand, and a lot of people asked the question if he was going to be wide receiver too, with Gallup out, and I definitely think so. And I think that, like I said before, and I've been saying it for weeks, when Gallup comes back, he's going to be the cherry on top. So that's a good thing, because I remember last year when Micah Parsons, when a lot of the edge rushers were out and Micah Parsons had to put his hand down, we found out how valuable he was then, just by getting the reps and by having the opportunity. That's what's going to happen to Jalen Tolbert. We know that he has the skills to do so. Sometimes the young guys just got to get thrown in the fire, and you find out how valuable they really are. And we're going to find out with Jalen Tolbert. But yeah, right now he's doing an exceptional job from what I understand. Speaking of rookies, man, it's been a common theme, and Sam Williams apparently had unofficial charted 4 sacks yesterday. One against Waletzko, one against Steele. My man is out there. From what I understand, Dan Quinn said, I want to coach that guy because he sees something in him, like he might be the one. And 4 sacks in a minicamp practice is nothing to look over just because it's practice. I am very interested to see his development, because while we're happy about Jalen Tolbert, while we're happy about Tyler Smith, Sam Williams could very well be the best pick of this draft. Just by who he's teamed up with, as far as Micah Parsons, as far as Dan Quinn as the defensive coordinator, and Dan Quinn really wanting him out of the bunch. Every time Dan Quinn really wants somebody, that person ends up being an impact player. And I can't wait to see how he develops. Now we're going to go back to the offensive side of the ball. Tony Pollard, because we've all been asking for it. Everybody's been asking for Tony Pollard to get more touches as things have gone on. And apparently with the wide receiver shortage, as things have been going on with CeeDee Lamb not practicing, obviously not having Michael Gallup, they've asked Tony Pollard to line up at receiver, which we know at Memphis he had that role where he could line up at receiver and do running back. So that might be a way to get him and Zeke on the field at the same time. So from what I understand, he's been taking quite the reps at wide receiver, but he's still been able to keep up his tailback duties as well. So that's a great thing, because we've been asking for more Tony Pollard, and this might be our way of getting more Tony Pollard. When they asked Tony Pollard about it, he said, hey, I'm a running back, I'm a receiver, and I'm a returner. And that's what I am. So, look forward to seeing more Tony Pollard in different formations and in different positions. And now we're going to move towards our mailbag questions. So Shane2104 asks, what are your thoughts on TJ Basha making the team, especially as a red zone threat for Dak? I think he'll have every opportunity to make the team. I think that we'll find out this year what we're really getting from him, because right now it's wide open. Normally we had set positions at receiver, but we don't really have that this year. So the guys that step up are the guys that step up. I think that it's not just him being a red zone threat. He's going to have to be more than a red zone threat. He's going to have to probably contribute on the special teams. He's going to have to be able to run routes. He's going to have to be able to, be somebody that Dak Prescott can trust. I've heard that he's been out there tearing it up. I heard that last week. So he's going to have to continue doing that, separating himself from the guys that are the middle of the pack. And lastly, our next question is update on Kelvin Joseph situation. What are the Cowboys in the league saying about it? So from what I understand, I remember Mike McCarthy saying that he's been a full participant in the offseason activities. I remember reading up on Dak Prescott saying he's been around the building. And I believe that the Cowboys are comfortable with what happens to him, whether he gets suspended or not. I think that it is expected for him to get suspended. That's why they're kind of working those rookies in there on the defensive side of the ball. Like we heard last week that Deron Bland was getting first team reps with the defense. So I think that they're prepared either way. But right now it's been kind of quiet as far as that goes. But the team is prepared for him to be suspended or not suspended. So that's a good thing to hear, your team being prepared for. But as far as everybody still talking about it, I don't think it's as hot button of an issue with the Deshaun Watson situation going on right now. So it might hit the back burner, but I'll keep you updated on it. And that's it, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. Wanted to give you guys a mailbag question, and we're going to keep it going. As news comes out, make sure you come here. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. All right, everybody. Peace.